Okay, today's lesson. Let's start with. Oh, why is it so messy? Okay, never load yet. Okay, let's start with. Oops, sorry. Today, okay, I need you all to go to this site. Wait, MS SQL. Okay, wait. MS SQL. Oh, sorry. Server Management Studio 2018. Okay, y'all can see my screen, right? Okay, I copy this link. I need you to download. Okay, it's in the Zoom. Download this thing. Okay, basically this is a SQL management system. Okay, where you will be connected to a database, and then you can manipulate data from there lah. Okay, so this is the first one I need to download. The second one is this thing, the SQL server on the top right corner. Okay, so just click both, then download, then just do the normal installation, whatever. Okay, let me show you mine. Okay, so today will be the basics on SQL. Okay, why SQL is so important for us is because everything is linked to database. Right? You cannot store information without database. It's quite hard actually. If you let's say store on the web or that. So basically this okay, hang on. Okay, so basically this database, right, is fundamental for almost everything. Like all the pictures, all will be stored in the database. All the products, everything will be in the database. Okay, so this is why the database is so important. Okay, any issue from your side downloading?
Hi.
What issues? We can
for the SQL server,
yeah,
there's like 3 options.
Okay.
Where do I click?
Hang on.
Do I share screen?
No need. Hang on. Let me see. Screen one. Y'all can see screen one, right? Okay, SQL server. Oh, this one, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. ID development license, no production. Actually, either one is fine. Let me check mine. I think either one is fine. Okay, like Express. Use the Express one. Since we're working. Yeah, Express. Then your server management studio should be the normal one. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and install. Brian, any issue on your side?
I'm downloading.
Downloading, so no issue. Okay, downloading is no issue. Okay. Let me just teach you some stuff about SQL connection. Okay, then we'll okay. So everything you learn on SQL, must remember select, delete, update, insert. Okay. Let's start with how does okay, in a normal system, right? Don't care whether it's front end, back end. There is always the web, and then there's always the database. Okay, so when the web connects to the database, right? So this is the connection. It always has a few things. This whole entire thing inside here is called the connection string. Okay. You can refer to it as if you're easy thing. Okay, something like this, connection string. Okay, you might not understand everything, so let me explain. Okay, the first hang on. Okay, let me see. Okay, the first variable in the connection string is called a data source. Okay, must be spelled this way because SQL, just the connection string only is cap sensitive. So data source represent where the DB is located. Okay, so normally in projects that we do, right, database will be on the cloud in the web, but I will just give you the IP address of the database where you can access. So for example, this database is this IP address. Okay, so your database, whenever you connect, right, in Server Management Studio, will be through IP address. Okay, so all the database is some client database. Okay, so okay, that's the data source. The second is called the initial catalog. Okay, so this is your basically database name. Okay, so let's say in a simple database, let's see. Okay, so this database is called Coolites. Coolites, the database name. Oops, what did I spell? Okay, Coolites, the database name is called Coolites. Okay, that's why in here you see Coolites DB lah. That's the database name. Okay, so Coolites DB. Okay, just give you an example using a legit project. Okay, then we have the user ID, where this is basically the username which is used to log into the database. Then we have the password, which is the password. Okay, so these four are the variables that you need to connect to the database. Okay, so this is one example. This is the four. Okay, so after connecting, right, you basically have access to the database. Okay, so this is what this SQL management server management studio is for. Okay, let me see. Anybody download finish already? Brian, Angel, anybody download finish already?
I got one error for my.
Okay, can share. We split.
Yeah, give me a minute. Oh, you disabled my screen sharing.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hang on. Yeah, can.
This one is okay. The server one is okay.
Installing. Click here. Wait, SQL Server is okay.
The studio is not okay, I think.
Close this one. Prevent or it's okay. Wait, let's see. This is SQL Server, is it?
That is the server thing. The studio one, I'm not sure why it got error.
Okay, run the studio one again. I think the studio requires the SQL, but let's see first. Brian, your side, any issue?
Actually, my computer's run out of memory, so later I will download it later.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I try to extend my memories and then I try to download it later.
You have a lot of things inside the computer, is it?
Yeah.
Driver period instruction required for reboot. Run the setup again. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Let me see.
Oh, my server also cannot. Need to reboot again.
Need to reboot again. Okay.
Yeah, try reboot long.
Wait. Don't reboot first. Never mind. We can run without the two systems. Okay. These two systems is basically for you to have it on your com lah, but we don't actually need the system on your com. Okay, we can always access through the web one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a database, but y'all need to promise me that y'all won't touch anything in the database. Okay, so don't insert, don't update anything. Okay. You can switch the screen. I'll take over. Okay. Okay, need y'all to log into this page. Hang on, pass you all the link. Okay, so there's two ways normally we access the database. One is the program that I show you how to download. Second one is through the internet. But internet is slightly more inconvenient. Okay, so for this connection, Okay, just go to anywhere, just click user database. When you click, you will see this page. Do you all see, both of you all see this page?
Yep.
Okay, just reconnect. Let me see, give you all the credential. Okay, so database is called CoolLightsDB. Username also same. Password is CoolLights1234%. Basically 1234 shift 5. Okay, so yeah, all in Zoom. All in Zoom. Can you get back to this page?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, is your browser one working?
I'm
Logging
trying to.
in. Okay, log in. Okay.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
database is
Same. CoolLightsDB.
collecting. Okay.
Yeah, both database and username is the same. Normally, when I create, it's the same, unless they give me some naming issue. Y'all can just leave your mics on. Don't worry. I know some of y'all got behind sound, right? But only if it bothers me, then I'll let y'all know. Can? Anybody in already?
They say another query is currently performing, so next bit.
Another query. Oh, that means
I think you are inside as well, is it?
cannot be there, but there should be more than one person that able to access it.
So I'm in the SQL already.
Oh, Brian is
So
in.
I think, yeah. So I think like
Can, right? Should be
yeah,
can.
can multiple
Let me try one more time.
users at the same time.
Don't click too many times. Just click one time. Then wait for the reload. Because the system quite fragile. Okay, Brian, if you're in, right, just click the user database, just plus, open up the tabs, then go into CoolLightsDB, plus again, you'll see tables. Okay, once you see tables, you can click the tables, then you'll see all the different tables.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
In. Okay. So yeah, so just follow me. Once you're in, normally you'll see something other than this. So open the user database. Okay. These two don't need to see first. Open CoolLightsDB. This is basically your database name, right? Then open tables. You'll see all the different tables here. So to view the tables, right, you can just go to, let's say, products. Okay. Products, you just click. Don't right click, just normal click. Then open table. Okay, but you want to open, you can open in a different tab. So normally that's what I do. So you can see everything. Because if you open here, you have to press back to get back. Yeah, so this is basically the whole table that we have. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is basically the whole table that we have. Okay. Then to manipulate stuff, right? To manipulate stuff, basically go back to your the list of tables. There is this tools place, the tools tab. So just now we were in the databases tab, the big one. Then there's this blue color tools tab, new query, right click again, open new tab. Okay, this is your query. So for example, you are in your product table, right? You want to select stuff from product, then you submit. Then you have all the different things. Yeah. Okay. So same thing, like if you want to practice with okay, make sure you save the password, but don't edit anything inside, okay? Because this is client information. If you want to practice with, let's say, select. Okay, if you want, let's say, select star from product where ID equals to 921. That's the first one, I think. Yeah, then you get the first row, right? This is the first entire row. Okay, you all can try on your own, but this is how to play around with it. Okay, now we leave this aside. Okay, we go back to our project. Okay, so Okay, I don't want this split screen anymore. Close, close, close. Okay, so let's work on page 3, which is our text box and button and all that. So okay, I don't have all this. Don't need all this. Okay, we are going to basically print out let's say some images from the database that you just saw. Okay, so you notice these products here, right? They actually have images okay, in the web lah. So we're going to try and print out and put some information on our web lah. Okay, so for a start, okay, we work on the second page. Welcome to user page. Okay, we go to your toolbox. Okay, toolbox. Normally what we use is standard. The one we're going to use is data. Okay, can you find data? Can Brian and Ang, can you find data?
Wait, again.
I cannot find.
Toolbox. Then below the standard, there's a data. You need to go into the ASPX page. If you're in the CS page, you won't be able to see. ASPX page, data.
Okay.
Can? Both can?
Okay.
Wait, data, dynamic data.
No, normal data. Should be the second option.
Data list.
No, as in the data, the whole data thing. Can you see?
Let me see. I think, yeah.
Wait, are you
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so data, there's a lot of things, right? Okay, we're going to use this thing called data list. Okay, normally we won't use anything else, only data list. Okay, data list, same thing, drag to the front. Okay, data list, this is basically how we're going to print out all the different data that we have. Okay, so okay, sorry, I need to refer. Okay, data list. Okay, item template. So inside data list, right, declare something called item template. Okay, so you declare a tag, close it, it will normally come out. Okay, so what is item template? Item template is basically how you want the data to look like. Okay, so for example, in this image, I want the data to look like this with the button, with the title here, with the price here, and with the image here. Same thing, we can do that with item template. Okay, so we're gonna try to emulate something lah. Okay, so just follow me. div. Okay, so anything in this div will be the data. Okay, let's just put a simple style lah. Style border. Let's put 1 pixel solid, and let's put triple B lah. Triple B is basically gray lah. Okay, and then we are going to put in we're going to put in a standard label. Okay, this label will be basically the title of the product lah. So let's just put label title.
You drag from the toolbox, right?
Correct. Everything is from toolbox. Okay. Yeah. Okay. After label, okay, we're gonna use image. Okay, image is just a few buttons above label. Image. Same thing. This is going to be the image of the product. Okay. Between image and label, maybe just put a few breakpoints so that we can see image on top, label below. Okay, then the next label we can do is price. Okay, so just between that, just put one BR, label price. Okay, then after price, okay, I don't need any button. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, but the labels leave it blank. Okay, so we have a template of 3 different things: image, title, and price. Okay, so every single thing that will come out from this data list will have the format of something like this. Okay, now in the data list on top, we're gonna add a few styles. So repeat columns. Okay, let's put it at 3. So that means basically the data list will have 3 different columns. Okay, so we are trying to copy this one, this page. So 3 columns. Okay, the rows don't have to care because the rows will just fill up by itself. And then we add with 100%. Okay, so that's for the data list. For the image, okay, let's just style, don't care about the border style, with 100 px, height 100 px. Okay, so the image is basically a square lah. Okay, then title and price just leave it because the text will just be there. Okay, until here, you guys can follow?
Yeah, a bit behind.
Okay, okay, I'll let you all copy. Oops, sorry, you all cannot see, right? You all done, you need to tell me, Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah.
Brian, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Please tell me, because I won't know. I won't know.
Okay.
So left Ang Yong, right?
I think we left one more part.
Okay, okay. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, now we go into the CS page. Make sure you all save everything, okay? So CS page, I hope it's all the same for you all. The if it's postback, username. Okay, now we're going to how you say, pull the data from the web down into our database. Okay, so first thing we need, under the class, we need to declare a list. Okay, so list is basically an array but have no size. Okay, so list, let's put, okay, sorry, before the list, hang on, before the list. Okay, inside the file, right, the app code, do you all see a product CS? Have?
Yeah.
Where do we look at it?
Your folder, your solution folder on the right side, in app code, app_code.
Wait, app code.
Hmm.
Yeah, product.cs. Yeah.
Okay, what do you see inside? Is it like that?
Double click there.
Yeah, double click, open. Is this what you all
Yeah.
see? ID, product and price.
Mm.
Okay, I need you all to add one more thing. So just enter public string image URL. Open get set .
Actually, a bit different. Like,
A bit different. Okay, can you make it like this? Make it like this. Okay, then in the constructor also, string image URL, this dot image, URL equals to image URL. You all both know what is constructor and objects and all that, right? Brian, Ang Yong, both y'all know?
Yes.
Yes, okay. If you all don't know, you all need to say because if not, when you take the test at time, I'll test you on this also lah. Okay.
One don't have the get and set thing.
Don't have the get and set.
Yeah, so only manually type.
Yeah, just manually type. Correct. Get, then colon, then set. Normally, when you start typing, they'll come out suggestion for you lah. Normally,
What's the purpose for this get and set?
it's for us to set the. It's okay. Actually, don't have to put lah. But this is a standard. That means when you want to set something like image URL equals to something, that's the use of the get and the set lah. In C is a bit different from Java lah. I know Java y'all do like
Setter.
public void get image URL like that, right? Yeah. In C is a bit simpler. Okay, it's a bit simpler. Okay, done? We're done?
Yep.
Brian?
Maybe 1 minute.
Okay.
Wait, so I need to duplicate the same thing, right?
Where this thing?
I think a bit different. One is product name, category, price.
Oh, okay, yeah. Try to do the same thing. Try to do the same thing.
Edit everything.
I have an error. They said
Error?
the member names cannot be the same as the enclosing type.
Member
So
name?
I need to change the name of the class to put
What do you mean?
with
Okay,
the-
come. Show me your screen.
Okay.
We switch. Stop share. Okay.
Surely this kind of thing. Previously, you get the class name as product with the
But then
lowercase
your constructor is capital P. Constructor. Look at your constructor. It should be capital P.
This one.
Yeah. Then the string is small p. Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can?
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. I think I gave you all the older version of this web portal lah, but it's okay. At least you all know what you're doing currently. Okay. Can so far. Okay.
So the constructor, sorry. The constructor need to be capital P.
Okay. So
class also. Is it?
when your code at time is up to you, but this basically must be different from the inside lah. There's no naming
variables.
convention. Just that when we code at time, we prefer to do it this way lah. So variables all we name small. Capital is more for class name, function name, or that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course, if you can just name this product name also can okay, but it doesn't matter currently. Okay, so go back to your page 2 or page 3 list. You put the object as the list product. So let's name it as product list equals to new list. Then just follow the suggestion. Okay, so this is the list that we're going to insert into when we pull the data lah. Okay, so okay, let's start with okay, remember I said there's this connection thing, right? SQL connection. So what we need is okay, on top here under our usings using what do I input? Hang on using, okay, it should be these two things system.data, system.data.sql client. Copy for you.
I think we have already.
Oh, you have already in page 2 you have already.
Yeah.
Oh, have Brian, do you have these two?
I will type it. Yeah.
Okay, so these two you need. Okay, so first thing we start SQL connection. Okay, so just name it. Normally I'll name it as con Kennedy equals to new SQL connection, open brackets, put in the string. Very simple. Okay. So this string, I'm going to share with you, but don't share with anybody else. This string. Okay, this is the string. Okay, where is the zoom? Okay, you can copy and paste. Basically, is what you have input into the web one. Okay, so this is the string. Should look like this. Okay, you can get it.
Yes.
Okay, so after the connection, we need to declare connection. There is a command. Okay, so SQL command, let's put cmd equals to new SQL command. Okay, SQL command needs two things. One is, oh shit, one is basically the select star statement or whatever. The second one will be your connection. So just con and close. Okay, so our statement will just be select star from product. But I think the cool lights one, there's a table name. So product. It's called product, right? Okay, let's just try it from product. Select star from product. Okay, so once you select star from product, okay, we need to open connection. So con dot open. Okay, so I recap. Step one is the declare connection. Okay, step two, declare command. Okay, step three, okay, I put it 1, 2. Step three, open the connection. Okay, try to get this in your head. Open the connection. Okay, then after we open, right, we declare this thing called while. Oh, sorry. Before we open, there is a data reader. Okay, so data reader, SQL data reader. Let's put dr equals to new SQL data reader. No, sorry. Equals to cmd.execute. Sorry, execute reader. Okay, so basically this fourth step, is to open the data reader to catch all the data. Okay, so basically when you open a connection, you need like a bucket. When the thing come in, you need to catch the data. Okay, then fifth step now is the while loop to read. Okay, so while data reader dot read, this is basically while there's something in the data reader, okay, we do some things inside. So what we want to do is to declare a new product name. Okay, for every new thing that comes in is a product itself. So one column one row like that is one product. So one product has all these things. Okay, but normally we only focus on ID, product, and I think price. We have price. Yeah, we have price. Sorry, ID, product, price, and image URL. Okay, image URL. So product, let's just call it new product. Okay, so we are declaring a new object equals to new product. Okay, so just follow your on top this thing. Okay, so just copy this. Okay, then paste here. Okay, the system is quite good that you can do enters. So this is what I like to do. Okay, so it's easier to see. Okay, so now we need to try and put stuff from here into here. Okay, so for the ID, dr bracket, this is a square one. Okay, I think there is an ID in the table. Hang on. There is an ID, right? Okay, there is an ID. Okay, so we just put dr id dot to string. Okay, but then because this guy needs an integer, right? So you cannot put in a string. So you convert dot to integer 32. Okay, so I know in Java it's like integer dot pass int. For C is like that. Then just replace the whole integer ID. Okay, same thing for product. Okay, you just we look for the product name called product, right? So we just take this drid to string, but because this one no need to convert, so just change this to product. Okay, then remove this string. Okay, same thing for price. So price image URL. So this is price. This is image URL. Okay. Okay, then after that, make sure you end off with a semicolon. Then of course, once you add into the new item, sorry, the new object, you need to put it into the list as well. So your list, you call back your list, this list, product list. So product list dot add new product. Okay, so what this is doing, I give you time sometimes to copy while I talk. What this is doing basically, you declare a connection, you declare your statement. Okay, I want to select everything from product. Then you open a connection. Once you open a connection, you open the data reader like a basket to catch all the items. Then you, when you open, basically you're also executing the command. Okay, the connection must be open before you execute the command, because if it's not open, then you won't execute. Then you do a while loop, okay, so that when there's something in the data reader, you can put it into the object. Okay, so maybe step 6, you can call it insert data into new object. Okay, then maybe 7, you can say add object to list of objects. Okay, then basically step 8 is just to close connections. So what do we have to close? Okay, anything that you have to open, you just close. So data reader is also counted as open. So you dr.close. Connection is counted as open. So same thing, con.close. Okay, so why do we need to close? Think of it as like a Wi-Fi lah. You all have Wi-Fi at your homes, you all have Wi-Fi everywhere. If you have too many devices connecting to the same Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi will slow down for one device, right? So same thing, if we have too many connections opening for different tables, like for example, if you look at this one, right? Okay, so there is so many filters. This is also from tables. There's so many data that this is from tables. Then there is a sorting also, that this is also from tables. So if you have 3 different connections open, your connection for a single one will be slower. Also consider that your products got a lot. So my products, I say, is 12 per page times 14, right? It's over 100 products. So when you're reading all the time, it will be slower. So if let's say everything they never close, right? This loading screen will just keep on loading again until everything is in. So basically that's what you don't want. Okay. So once sorry, are your copied finished? This one? Yeah. Go ahead. Any question on the steps?
What kind of type of data when you get from the database only, like what should the type of DRID only, not to without the toString function?
Without the toString.
Yeah.
Okay, that one I'm not sure, but it's a data reader item law. It's supposed to be called a data reader item lah.
So why
the item is okay, it's actually string, but the C# program don't recognize it as string. So when you don't when you don't convert to string, right, it will say this thing is not compatible to something. You can try lah, you can remove the string and see what happens. Yeah, then they'll show you the error. Okay, but it's supposed to be I think it's a data reader item. I'm not very sure what's the correct name for the type, but when you bring it to string is to bring it to a word, to a string, so it can be read. Yeah, that's all. Okay, any other question? Any other question? No question. Ang Yong, you finished already? Okay, can.
Still processing.
Still, sorry?
Still I'm trying to understand like what's
Okay,
going on.
okay. Yeah, but okay, so all my lessons, right? You all treat this like a game like that. If I don't fully understand, it's never mind. I can keep explaining to you all, but the steps, you all need to be clear on the steps, basically. Okay. Anyway, since you're coding it yourself down there, you will have the typing experience. It's not like I'm giving you one shot and you copy paste. Okay. So just remember these 8 steps. You can obviously you can compress into like 5 lah. Declare connection, declare command. Then this is only example lah. Okay, but I'm just breaking it down to you for simplicity's sake. But when you code at time, try not to put all this comment. Okay, so when we code at time, it looks more like this. Very short. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So okay, now we have all the products in a scope list, right? So we need to put a list into the data list that you have outside. Okay, so this is the back end. We are going to put it at the front end. Okay, so now we're going to create something called data source creator. Okay, okay, so let me see. Okay, I'm also not perfect, so I always have to refer. Anyway, when I test y'all can refer to whatever you want to refer, Google or whatever also can. Okay, so no problem. Collection. Okay, correct. This is the one I need. Okay. Okay, follow me. collection. Oh shit. collection. You just declare. It's let me see. collection. Okay, so it's basically how you say it? Like a public void so but without the public So it's a type collection. Create data source. Okay, so this is a function. Then put your this thing inside. So just name it something else. This product product. This we can just name it the same because anyway we'll just put the thing inside. Then bracket. Okay, so if here doesn't make sense, right? Just either you control space. No, not control space, sorry. Alternate enter. Alternate enter, you will see this using system connection. Okay, so this is to declare all the what is that? The imports then you'll get this system connection.
Are you using generics now, like the list product thing?
Generics.
Like,
what do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're missing one.
I'm missing. Yeah, correct. Okay, so not all code pass. Okay, this one will have error because we won't have a return value. So I'll just return now first. But y'all can ignore this part first. Don't worry. Okay, so when you create data source, basically what we need is to create a table in the data list. Okay. Notice everything that we do is on tables, right? Because tables is like the easiest way to code. Okay. Okay, don't mind, I'll refer from the side. Okay, so first thing you do, data table. Excuse me, equals to new data table. Okay, then we create data row dr equals to new data row. Okay, then oh sorry, don't need to put first. Data row, just put a semicolon, don't declare first. Okay, then now we'll define. Okay, now I put in steps. So step 1, define data table. So sometimes I code too fast. Define data row without declaration. Okay. Step 3, define data columns. Okay, so how do you define columns? Just put dt dot columns. Okay, columns. Okay, dot add. Okay, bracket. Okay, what's inside is new data column. Okay, then bracket again. Okay, so these two fields there's two separated by a comma. The first field is what you want the name of the data table to be. So we have three. Remember, we have three things, right? Look at my idea: product, price, image, URL. Okay, so treat this like a session variable. It's not a variable within the program, but it's a variable inside the data table itself. Okay, so let's just put it as product. Okay, because anyway, since this is a different variable, right? The variable name can be the same. Okay, so same as how we do for the session. Like we put username, the username is also inside our local program, but the username in the session is a different variable altogether, basically. Okay, then here just put type of bracket string. Okay, because your product name is in a string, it's not in number or whatever. Okay, then okay, so same thing. We have three columns, right? Copy. Just name it price, image, URL. Everything is string. Okay, but then we also have the last column, which is the what is that? The ID Okay, so we try to include ID as much as possible So base, so just put ID, put it as integer. Okay, until here, any question from you? No question? Anybody haven't finished yet?
Can.
Can Brian, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, you okay?
Can.
Can Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to put the data list, the product list items into the data table itself. Okay. So for loop. Okay, y'all should be familiar with for loop. Integer x equal to 0, x less than. Okay, in C this is count. So product list dot count. Okay, so a list of stuff, the size is basically count. I know in Java it's like what length or size or whatever. Yeah, but this in C is count. Then just x plus plus. Okay, so this one you all should be familiar. Now we declare, okay, sorry. Step 4, declare for loop. Okay, now we will declare the data row. So call it 5. Declare data row. So dr equals to dt dot new row. Okay, and in this row, we have a few things. dr 0. Okay, so for every column that you have here, you are going to create like an array of columns in the new data row. Okay, so 0 represent product according to this list. If let's say you put this ID on top here, then ID will be 0. Okay, so be clear on that. So dr0 equals to basically the product list, right? Product list. Then we find the item at that number So dot element at x. Okay, so in Java, I think it's array at something if I'm not wrong. But this is in C is element at so same thing. Okay, element at x dot look for the object variable so product. Okay, so same thing for the rest You just copy this, paste. Okay, so price is 1, image URL is 2, ID is 3. So ID is 3, last one is image URL, then this is price. Okay, notice here there's an integer instead of a string for ID. Okay, so same thing we have to convert. Sorry, let me see. Do we need to convert? ID is integer, right? Okay. ID is integer. So if at any point, let's say your ID is string, right? Let's say, let's show you an example. If ID was a string, so let's say like that. To string, so you all know what is to string, right? there will be some error later when you come up. It will say string cannot be converted to integer. Okay, so your typecasting of your variables must be the same. So this must be integer, same as dr3 would be an integer. Okay, if this is string, this must be a string. If this is integer, this must be integer. Same for double, same for other things. But normally we only deal with integer, string, all this only. Okay. Okay. Until here, any question?
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. Brian, okay also?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So after this, okay, just declare last one. Add 6. Add row to table. Is it table? DT is table. Yeah, correct. So dt dot rows dot add dr. Okay. Then, so basically for every for loop, there'll be a new row. You will just create, and then you will add into the table. Okay. Last step, declare data view. So this is for 7. So data view, dv equals to new data view. Oops, data. Okay, inside, just declare the table inside. So view is like a how is it, a frame. You need a frame to put a table inside. Then you can go into the data list. Okay, don't ask me why things are like that. This is just the way C is programmed. Okay, then just return dv at the end. Okay, so far okay. Any question? Okay, I assume no question. Yeah, good. Answer me. Okay, you answer me and I can move on. Okay, so back to this SQL connection. Okay, once you close the connection, okay, I need you to this is 9. Implement this into data list. Okay, so basically we have this create data source, right? Then we have our data list on the outside, right? So this is data list 1. Okay, sometimes I have to rename dlist underscore products, because sometimes I got a lot of data lists. Okay, so you copy this variable name dlist product, you go into number 9 dot data source equals to, then you copy this create data source blah 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 into here. Okay, this list is basically this list. So you can
Wait,
just
can you go back to the
outside
previous step?
this one.
Yeah, wait, give me a minute. Mine's look a bit different.
You mean some stuff, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think a bit different. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I do wrongly somewhere. Yeah.
Got some error, is it?
No, my page 2, right, which is page 3 for you.
Okay.
It's different, a bit different.
A bit different.
I just share screen and see.
Can, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, you only have the label username, right? No problem. Where's your data list? Oh, you didn't follow me just now, is it?
I think I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Show you. Okay, then I show you again. Okay, so
I'll share again.
yeah, I'll share again. Okay, simple. Okay, just this one I just leave on top. Okay, so yours is the empty thing below. Okay, so can you find your toolbox?
My toolbox. Okay.
Toolbox. Okay, go to data. Data.
Mm-hmm.
Toolbox, there's a lot of things, right? Standard
Yeah.
is one, data is the second one. Data inside there's this thing called data list.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you drag. Okay, once you drag, you'll see the data list, right? So you just go into the tag. Okay, you declare item template. When you type item, you come out item template. Okay, close, open. So now we're working inside this item template. Until here so far, okay?
Yeah. Hold up. I think that's how I did somewhere, but I don't know where. Yeah, I did somewhere else. So,
you did it somewhere, is it?
yeah.
You want to switch? I can try and find for you. Any tabs that is open? You check your default ASPX. Is it you do inside? There isn't this one?
Oh, so it's this
Data list
one.
one. Yeah, this one. Okay, copy from data list one. Data list one, the ASP tag.
It's very fun.
No. Okay, wait. Let me request remote.
Okay.
Okay, so you copy from here. You copy. You go into page 2. Yeah, you did already, so no problem. Okay, just make sure. Okay, what I like is to have a few breakpoints here. BR, so that you can see the different lines. Okay, BR. Okay, so HTML, why you having green, right? This is semicolon. Okay, not comma. Then yeah, okay, normal already. Okay, so your page 2. Sorry, let me check. Normal. DT, I think. Yeah, data table, not DR. Okay, then remove this now also. So okay, should be okay. Okay, follow me on this part. This is now I think you're up to date already. Okay, I think when you open your solution, just close all the rest that you don't need. Otherwise you confuse. I said before, all these don't need, master don't need yet, CSS don't need yet. So only these few that you need. Okay. All right, come. We switch back to mine. Okay, so data list, page 3. Okay, so same thing. Declare your guys one is data list 1. I rename mine to dlist product. Okay, so data list 1 dot data source equals to, just declare this one, create data source, remove everything except for the product list, then semicolon. Okay, then the next step will just be to next step is then to delist product dot data bind. Data bind. Okay, so this one is basically adding the data source function to the data list, because your function, right, basically it returns a data view. Okay, so data view is what is the object that is required to go into the data list. Then okay, then this delist data bind, right, is basically to log the data to the data list. That's basically what it's for. Okay. Okay, until here, any question? Any question? No? No? Okay, no question. Ang Yong can follow? Can. Okay, so same thing. Once you're finished, just okay, sorry. Before that, inside here, inside your ASPX page, okay, we need to link the data table variables to the page, or else nothing will appear. Okay, so okay, we start with first the title, the label title. Okay, title, the text, instead of double quotes, we put single quotes. Okay, I'll tell you why later. Okay, after you change to single quotes, put the arrows, then put percentage. Okay, this is what we call a server tag. Server tag. Okay. Okay, inside here, put a hex. Okay, just put a hex. So arrow percentage hex, then close with percentage arrow. Okay, sorry, make sure there's only two quotes. Okay, inside here, just put eval bracket double quotes, then put what is the variable that you want. So in title, it's going to be product. Okay, same thing for the price, single quote, arrow, percentage, make sure the single tag is single only, hex, eval, price. Yeah, correct. Okay, any error on your side, just let me know. Just check for everything that's open, all the open, close. Only the hex is special. Okay. Okay, then for image, okay, the attribute will be image URL. Okay, same thing, we change to single quotes, arrow, percentage, remove the extra things, hex, eval, image URL. Okay, until here, any question? Any question from you?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay, Brian, okay. Assume no response. Okay. Okay, so from here, just Vim browser. Oops, I think mine is still in use. Vim browser. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not sure y'all can see. Can y'all see like that? Something like that? Is y'all having the same thing? Are y'all having the same thing?
Wait, I think I got some error.
Okay.
Let me see again.
We switch. What's the error? Let's see.
There's one. Wait, I'll show you.
Yep.
I think one small error. The error is like this.
Label.
Somewhere here lah. I think I never.
Okay, go back to the thing. Okay, so this one important. So text, once you close, right, you need to close the label also.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so take note all this whole thing. So if you miss something, miss one arrow or something, then it's a let me see. Everything else should be can. Yeah, it should be can. Okay, no problem. Okay.
Try.
Okay, let me leave out first. Okay, yeah. Play in the browser.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay. Go back to okay, can. I think you're fine. Okay, switch screen. Brian, you okay? Can see what I see?
Got some error.
Sorry, you can see what I see, right?
I got some error. You said
You got some error. Okay,
yeah.
Switch to yours. Image index out of range. Okay, go back to your code. Open big. Can you move the cursor? Yeah. Okay. Image. Here everything is fine. Okay, go to your CS. That's the image URL, not
image.
AGE. IM AGE. Yeah, correct. Okay, play again. You guys got the column in the tab, right? Correct. Okay. Ryan, can you go to the browser? The browser.
Sure.
Second tab. Sorry, first tab. Okay, I think you might need to reconnect lah. Okay, but never mind. Let me okay, this reconnect is because they don't allow you to extensively connect to the database. Otherwise, people will play around with the system. Okay, switch back to my screen. So let me just recap what we've done today. Okay, so you all can see my layout, right? This layout. Okay, so just to recap whatever that we've done. Okay, with some explanation. Okay, so we have our table, right? This is the table that we have. We have and our code basically this is the code. Okay, so step 1, right? We always go back to the connection, declare command. So these two is the main important thing. If you got no connection, you basically cannot access anything. You declare a command, which is whatever statement that you want to access, right? Then you open the connection. Open already, you need to execute your command, okay, so that your data reader can come in. Then step 5, you just read whatever is inside data reader. Every data reader item is basically one column by itself. So sorry, one row by itself. So we put the row into a new object. Okay. After we put a row in a new object, we put it into the data list. Sorry, item list, object list. Sorry. Okay. So this object list, okay, we feed it into this thing called create data source. Okay. So what is this? This is our data source, the table creation. Okay. You might notice that everything here is not in a table form, but no, it's just a format. Okay, so data table, right, is just a way where we can declare table variable names. Okay, so notice that this product here is the same as whatever you put out. So if you want to, let's say, if you change this, right, your outside, you should change as well. This one. Okay, so same thing, if you change image URL, you should change as well. So after we declare the columns, right, then you look through the whole list, insert every single thing into the new row, and then insert the row into the table. Okay, so once that's done, everything finished, the for loop finished, then your data view, declare it, and then put it into the table. So we return a data view, okay, into this data source, which is what the data table needs. Sorry, the data list on the outside needs. Okay, and then we call this data bind. Data bind basically locks the data into the data list itself. If you don't call data bind, you won't see anything in the outside. Okay. Okay, notice all this inside dr read, okay, especially for Brian, right? So basically not singling out your mistake, just letting you all know. Okay, everything inside dr dot to string, this data reader read, all this is the column name. So if your column name is wrong, like example this image URL, if you put the wrong name, you won't be able to get anything out. So you'll get some like index out of bounds or something. Okay, so but however, the column name is not case sensitive. So like same as SQL statements, right? When you go into SQL, right, the W3 School site, right, they'll tell you, oh, it's not case sensitive. Yeah, which is same. You can, everything here can be small caps or whatever. Just that sometimes we like to name things the same. So for this table, for example, this product here and this product here, you see is around the same. But the difference is they can decide when this is product, when this is a column. Okay, but I like to name columns small, even though the columns on the top is caps. Yeah, so to differentiate. Okay, and then the other thing is I try to make the table variables, the data table variables, same as the data names on the column itself, so you don't confuse. It's like you name product, then let's say here you name product name, then you don't know whether they are the same thing. Okay, so the safest just put the same, because they are how you say, there are different variables in different location. One is data table, one is the SQL table itself. But you want to link them together, so we try to name it the same. Okay, and then yeah, and then you can print it. Sorry, you can print it here lah. Yeah, you can print it here. Okay, so notice the tables. All the words you can try and compare. Well, if you log in again, you can compare the words and everything. So example, the first one. What is my thing? Oh, page 2. Okay, the first one is 921. I think it's rounded something lah. So the first one that we have is also rounded. Correct, rounded LCS. Okay, until this point, is there anything that y'all don't understand? Like the why this thing has to be here, why this has to be here? Like the definitions and all that. Anything y'all don't understand? No, nothing y'all don't understand. Okay, can. Yeah, I assume no reply means nothing don't understand. Okay, let me see. Read from database connection. Inserting. Okay, so now we will try. Okay, we try something with the. Okay, just a short half an hour left, right? Try something with the login as well. Okay, so you all remember wait, I think Brian doesn't have. Just now I saw your data. Brian, do you have this page 2? My page 2? The login?
Yes, I have.
You have that means this login page you have?
Yes.
Okay. You look for that page. So your page 2 should look something like this, right?
Yes.
Okay, can. Ang Yong, I assume you have because we code a lot on this. Okay, so we are going to I need you all to re-log into the database again because I think I also will be logged out. Yeah, I also can't kick out. Okay, so just re-log in again. Okay, go to user table. Okay, so this is the user table. Okay, I'm going to add something into the user table. Y'all just go to the user table, okay? I will. Oh, can add there. Okay. User 1, password 1, account type 1. Okay, everything we now create. Oh, can. Okay. Okay. Just add the same 97. Okay. Let's see. Okay, can y'all see this user table?
Yes.
Can both of y'all can see.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to try and authenticate using the user table. Okay, so previously, right? Remember we authenticate using if username equals to admin, if username equals to password, whatever, right? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a million combinations of how to do this kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so first of all, same thing. We need our do I have do I have it here? No, I don't have. Okay. Using system.data. Make sure y'all declare the using system.data.sql client. Y'all can copy or y'all can just import. I'm well versed enough so I can import. Y'all can copy from your page 2 right? These few things. Okay, so I don't need the collections because we're not going to read into any data table or whatever. So just these two can already. Okay. Copy already, then you declare SQL connection equals to on equals to new. Okay, actually just copy straight. Don't waste time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, copy straight. Okay, the only difference is now we are going to change the statement to select star from user. Okay, so select star from user. Con open. Okay, now we don't need this part because we don't have to insert into any object or whatever. Okay, so we declare another 2 variables. Okay, string, let's call it db username equals to blank, string db password equals to blank. Okay. Then here, just declare db username equals to dr bracket dot to string. Okay. Refer back to your table. It's called username, right? So just name it username. Okay. So retrieve the username from the table. db password equals to dr password dot to string.
So you are copying from page 3 to page 2, right?
Yeah, correct. Just copy the entire thing.
I think I haven't created page 3 yet. Wait.
You haven't, sorry, you haven't created? What do you mean?
Actually, I only got page 1 and page 2. Yeah.
No, the one you did, the one we just did, this connection that we just did. We just did this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just copy the same thing. Copy this thing.
Yeah. To which page?
The one you used to sign in. Which is the page you used to sign in? Remember the sign in page? The sign in page that we have?
Or master page.
No, it shouldn't be a master page. Should be something else. Should be your page 1 or something. I think it's a page 1.
Yeah.
You show me your screen. Then
Oh yeah, it's in my archive, I think.
okay.
Oh,
can you pull it out to your main directory? I think we pulled it out that time, right? The previous time.
yeah, but I think it's not safe. Yeah. So I pull the ASPX file, is it?
ASPX and C, both the files. Pull it out. The files need to be at the same location.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, my screen a bit weird. How about I show you?
You share. Yeah.
I don't know how I land up to this.
Okay, this is your it's default, right? Your
Not like that. I don't know why.
Oh, this is the Git. Hang on. Just click here, Solution Explorer. Ta-da.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Solution Explorer, I thought you have it here, default. There, username and password is here. You have it here.
Also, it's in my default.
Yeah, it's your default. It's your, there. This is the one. This is the username and password. This is your sign in, Remember?
I think I rename it. It's supposed to be page 1. I think.
Supposed to be page 1. Correct. But never mind. It's okay. Let's use this page. But since now you don't need the data list, right? You pull the item on top. So your page should look something like this. So your login will be on top. Your data table will be just below. Doesn't matter. Okay. So this is your login. What you need to do is you go to your page 2. Right. You copy from here all the way to your connection. Go to your default. Okay, just below here. Okay, from here you edit yourself, because yeah, okay. So if you see this kind of thing, alternate enter. Okay, then you just import. Everything will be fine. Okay, then this part you can edit. Okay, so declare two new variables, right? Okay, declare 2 new variables. What the hell? Declare 2 new variables, db username and db password. Okay, then change the command, select star from user. Okay, then put the variables into the dr string. Okay, if you are slow, you need to tell me. Okay, if I'm going too fast, so just sound out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then now we change. Select star from user, where user name equals to single quotes. Okay, inside the single quotes, put double quotes, plus username. Okay, so what we're doing is basically we're trying to get that single row where the username and password equals to user 1 and password 1, for example. Okay, then the last part is just here, basically authenticate. So if username equals to db username and password equals to db password, then you send to session, blah, 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 all that. Okay. So if let's say I'm going to print, right, page 2. Okay, so if user 1, password 1, sign in, keyword, oh, sorry, name user. Okay, I think we need to who likes DB user. I think you all will get the same error. Replace your database table, the table name, replace with this thing, okay? In the chat. Yeah, I think I'll get it because I think I use too many same variables. I think lah. User 1, password 1, sign in. Who, wait, then what did I use for? Who likes DB? Should be who likes DB, right? Hang on, where is it? Who likes? User, sorry, give me a second. User. Oh, sorry, coolidb.user. Put a dot in the middle. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm okay. So, okay, let me copy for you. This is coolites db.user. Okay, sometimes, right, the database will not know whether you're talking about the table or what. So you need to tell them, okay, I'm looking for the table. So database square and table. So this is how you really declare. This one is basically the database name, which is this one. Okay, so if this one changes, this one will change also. Okay, anybody don't understand, cannot catch up, or confused about anything?
Wait lah, I'm still typing. Okay, can
Can you all try and play in your browser and see if it links to another page?
yep, log in, can work.
Okay. Brian, no problem, right?
Yes.
Anything? Okay. This is one way, okay, of doing logging in authentication. Now, there is many other ways. Show you all another way, okay? Select star from coolites user where username equals to username, right? Okay. The other way is where username equals to username, and password equals to password. Okay, then you can put, let's say, integer status equals 0. So if you get a row, right, when you check for this, you can just put, instead of db user, status equals to 1. Then down here, right, you don't need this part. You can just say if status equals 1, login. Because when you get if you even get a row, right, means the thing exists. Means there is someone with a username user1 and a password one. So once you get a data read, that means you get something, you get a count, right? Then yeah, you can just log in. Okay. So then you all can see there's many ways to do this kind of authentication, right? You can even say select star where username equals to username, then we don't have this part. And then you can just put hang on, you can just put password equals to this. Then here you can just compare password. If password equals to db password. Yeah, of course, if you compare double, it will be more safe lah. But sometimes there's no reason why, because you already put in the user here. You're just checking if this password is the same as this password. Then this one will be quite redundant actually. Yeah, okay. So in coding, there's like a million ways. You all can think of other ways of trying to code something that to log in. Okay, but I'm just showing you a few ways where it authenticates. Okay. If let's say okay, there's one way which I rather you don't do is you put this thing inside here. Okay, reason being is that if you put this thing inside here, the redirect, right, will cause you to flip to another page. Then your connection will not be closed. Okay, remember when you redirect previous lesson, I think we said before, if you redirect, the whole code stops here, your connection will remain open. So every time somebody logs in, your website will have an open connection. If this person don't close the browser and just leave it there, like when they do online shopping, they just leave the browser there. As more people come in, your server bandwidth basically will become smaller because people take one connection by one connection. Okay, so try not to redirect people within the while state for example. Okay, so or you can, let's say, if password equals to the password, instead of response redirect, you break. Also can. So then you break out the while loop. Okay, then you access to here, then you check here. But the difference is here, I think you need to check again. That's the thing. So if let's check again. Check again. Because you don't want an auto redirect. Let's say the username don't even match, then you get 0 data read, right? So if oh sorry, don't check password, check status, sorry. Status equals to 1. Right, because as long as there's sorry, status equals to 1. As long as there's something inside here, the status will become 1. Then you can redirect. Okay, but you don't want, let's say there's no username that has this combination of user and password, then here never access. If status equals 0, you shouldn't redirect. So here, this is another option where you can do okay, but of course the easiest way is whatever I show you just now like that. Okay, any question, anything you all don't understand? Nothing. Okay, so today actually that's all for the lesson. Today we're just going through database a little bit. How do you read from database? Inserting we'll try and do it next lesson. So today we cover 3 and 4 Technically you're almost finished. I just need one more lesson, 2 hours can already for this. Okay, so okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to give you all a little bit of so-called assignment, but we don't have lesson tomorrow. We do it on Wednesday. Okay, because I'm seeing if there's anybody else from the rest of the interns that can join us, then we can have more discussion. So we are going to try, let me see. Let me see. Let's try. Okay, Google, any simple website. Let me see. Hang on. Okay, I give you all this website. Is it shopping? Yeah, okay. Give me a second. This one quite long to load. Okay, so out of everything you have learned, okay, I am going. Okay, never mind. I tell you what. No. Use one of the clients one. Okay, we are going to do one team. Where is the documents? Okay, I'll give you all this document, but I want you all to try and do this for Wednesday lah, and see how good you can do. Okay. Okay, can you all see this layout on my screen, right?
Yes.
Can okay. Go this. Okay, yeah. I send you all the file lah. Send it to WhatsApp first. Yeah, WhatsApp. Okay, this is the file. Okay, go to you all download the file first. When you all download finish, let me know. Come to this page, the product category page. Okay, are you able to open the file?
Yes.
Brian can. Ang Yong can open.
Yep.
Can okay, PDF only nothing special So okay, the first page don't care. Let's go to the second page. There's a category 1 here. Okay, category 1. Okay. This is basically a simple layout, right? But I want y'all to try and emulate it for me. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is the layout. Don't care about this part. Sorry. Excuse me. Don't care about this part. So we let's assume the layout is something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Logo wise, y'all can try to use image if you want. Okay. Now let's have a discussion on where y'all think stuff should be before y'all do. Okay. Okay. So can y'all tell me, either one of y'all, what does the master page consist of? What should be in your master page? Come. Just say. What should be your master page, guys?
The master page should contain the title of the tables and the table of the item.
Where? This one?
Yeah, the title of the table.
No, not exactly. Ang Yong, you want to try? What should be your master page?
The header.
So where? This one? Yeah.
The top one, yeah.
Okay, correct. So all this is your master page, only here only. Very simple. Okay. Reason why this is not because okay, if you see your so sometimes must place smart a bit. Yeah. So when you see your PDF, right? Where's your PDF? You see your PDF, right? This part don't have. There's no white color part in okay, so something about this is about what when you get a layout like this, okay, you need to read through the layout, okay, see what is similar. Example, the top is similar, the bottom here is similar, the this social media, is it similar? Yeah, it's similar, right? So now you know the master page ends here and it starts on top here. Okay, so Brian, just take note about that. So whenever you get a layout try to look through almost everything. Okay, that's number one, master page. Number two, you all have this layout, right? This part. Sorry, you all cannot see my mouse, right? Okay, so this is your content page. So your content page, almost the same as what we've done. The only difference is our thing looks like this lah. Okay, it looks very, very ugly. Okay, how do you change things like this, right? Is through your this div. Yeah, correct. Style. This div. Okay. Currently, your div is expanding through the whole item template. Okay. So I just give you a suggestion what y'all can do. Example, your item template. Okay, you can put width 33%. What this does is, oh sorry, I think it's caps. Is it caps? Sorry,
No, it's
oh,
not.
sorry, item style. Item style. Okay, this is a variable. With 33%. Yeah. Okay, so item style. Okay, what item style does is basically every single column that you put, right? Because now we have 3 columns. The width of the column is 33%. So we lock it to 33. Then in here, okay, you can set width, let's say 60%. Let's say you start 60%. Then remember I told you all about margin and padding, right? Margin 0 auto. Okay, so what this does is it basically centralizes the whole picture. Okay, so yeah, this is 60%. Okay, margin 0 auto is centralized the whole thing. So actually for here, right, you can imagine the whole column ends here. There's an imaginary line here, the column ends here. But this whole gray thing, right, is your div. So you centralize it. Okay, then of course here it look a bit dumb, right? Because it's on the left. So you can just put text align center. Okay, so do whatever you can. You all have the W3 school to research. You all can okay, something like that. You have the W3 schools to research. You all can see, refer, and everything now. Okay, so try to make almost everything the same as this. Okay, so if for example, the size is this big, right? So our size now quite small, right? So then just increase the picture size to about this big. Okay, so let's say the picture is here. We can just put width 90%, height also 90%. Then you notice the picture in the diagram is square, right? So you can set if you see think 60% the width very dynamic, right? You can just put let's say 200 pixel, height 200 pixel, example. Okay, then let's see how it turns out. So the picture almost around there. Okay, then you notice the design, right? In here, the words is outside of my div. So if it's outside, just put it outside. These two, cut, we put it outside. Then maybe put a breakpoint at the bottom. Then this part can remove. Okay, then we can take a look. See, okay. So, but now the words is okay. So imagine there's a div here, right? This column actually there's an imaginary line here lah. So this is on the left because it's not in the central. So what you can do is you go to your item style. You can say horizontal align equals center. Okay, then you can try and make it like that. Center. Okay, then figure out a way to make this into the center. This picture, right? Because the picture is on top now. So if you make it into the center, it will sort of look like that. Okay. Images don't need to care. So just leave it as like a blank image now. The master page, try to design as much as possible. The color, this color, the rainbow color, don't need to care. Okay, just put it as I don't know, white or green or black or whatever lah. Just put some color behind, just so that I know there's a bar there. And then whatever you want to put in here, try to remember in table form. Okay, so home, product, about us, contact us. The logo don't care also, so that the login icon, the card icon don't care first. This logo also don't care. So it should your page let me see your page should look like this
We'll leave it blank, but then
yeah, blank, this is
40%,
blank, this is blank, this is blank. Title you can put like H1, H2 up to your like that, something like that. Okay, but the color is a single color. So if let's say you use green, then everything green. Green, assuming green is behind. Okay, can. So try to make it something like this. Then I'll see what y'all have on Wednesday. So you have 2 days to try and do. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, can. No question. Okay, can.
Nope.
We end for today. I let you all do something.
Yes.
Hang on. I'll let you all screenshot this. I know you all want the answers for it, but okay, let you all screenshot this. Okay, this is the layout for the data view. Only thing you need to do is the picture is not in the middle, right? So you need to pull it down a bit. Okay, so try and find a way to pull it down. Either it's padding, margin, whatever. Just do something to pull the image into the middle. Okay, and then I see you on Wednesday.
Can you send me a copy of the page to CS?
Okay, I tell you what. I send you another zip. Web portal 1. Should be this, right? No, wrong. ASP module 2. Okay, this one. I have it. Okay. Okay, I zip whatever I have, okay? So that y'all can see also. See if I can upload to WhatsApp. Okay, it's in WhatsApp. Yeah, that's all. I will see you on Wednesday. Give you 2 days to do, okay?
Okay.
Can okay, just do your best. No worries if you got mistake or whatever, cannot do anything, but I must see some progress. That y'all got try or something. Okay, so follow whatever I said, create new master page, create new data form, create new data list, labels, pictures, image URL, everything. Try and follow everything. Then I will judge what you all have learned on Wednesday. Okay.
Is it possible to like write whatever instructions in the WhatsApp also?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Whatever instructions. Can. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks. All right. Bye.
Bye bye.